Right, so what we want to work on today, last time we did the pushes down, right? Respecting the area of break and retest. When you say break and retest, we did that on the last video, and that was mainly for the sell, right? That was mainly for the sell side. So for the buy side, it's just going to be on the opposite side. So you want to make sure you have this on a down pack before you even look for sells. So we're going to do it for the buy before we do the sell reversal. So basically the market has three states, right? There is the ranging market, which is the sideways, right? Sideways market. There is the channel market, which is basically it moves diagonal or it moves right up or down, right? Basically they call that a channel, right? So this is a channel, this is a channel, this is a range. But basically this range, right, it's still a channel. So the channel is just a range that is moving upwards, but it's still it's not respecting support and resistance when we put it that way, right? So a channel does not respect a trend. So for example, a trend would be high, low, higher, and it would respect this. A channel would have a deeper pullback. So it will come up, it will come down, it will come up, and this area here, it will not respect it to go up. What it would do, it would come down and then it will go back up and then it will come down again, and that is basically your channel. But a channel is basically a range. So when you are doing your stop loss and you find that, hey, this is a strong area because we're in a channel, we're in a range and we have a good support area here, but you don't know if you're in a channel. When you come here and you're looking for your buys to go long, it end up coming deeper, and then eventually that going to take off a buy. If you understand what I'm trying to say here. So mainly most of the time the forex market, always in a channel, a range, and it hardly be in a trend that goes higher, and so it hardly be in a trend, but it spend most of its time in a channel or a range. All right, so if we are looking on a higher time frame, right, and we want to do a trend, so just like how before we did the sell in the previous video, we're going to do the buy in this video. So it's going high, we in a trend, so we're doing a trend. It's high, it's come down, it's come up, it's come down, it's come up, right? So we have 1, 2, 3 pushes. So 3 pushes, normally the market looks for a reversal around 3 pushes. Some of the time it goes to 4 pushes, right? It goes to 4 pushes before, right? So we check for 1, 2, 3, 4. Sometimes it goes to 3 pushes before we get a reversal. So one of the things we have to look out for is exhaustion in the market and different stages in the market. So from a trend, which this is a trend, the market goes in right after the trend into a sideways movement, which it goes into like a channel. So you would always see a channel just like below when we was doing the sell, you would always see the channel at the top as well too. So what you want to make sure you identify is your break of structure. So where is your OBS in this area? Your OBS is identified right here. So this is where break and retest come from, where once this area is broken, you want price to come down and then it retests before you take a sell. So basically that's how simple it is, and Forex is really a patient game, and if you could understand that, you would definitely be good to go. So let me just erase this part and just clarify this a little bit. Right, so when market goes into a trend which is upward and it respecting higher highs and higher lows, right? And for example, most of the time you're going to say, okay, the market is going to come here and you're going to buy, right? But that buy did not happen, because what happened now is that your favorite support area from, because it break and you go in for break and retest, it would be up. That line is ugly, so it will come up, right? Let me erase this part here. Right, so I just fixing it. So you said, okay, you're gonna enter here because you're gonna wait for a break and retest, and this is gonna be a support line, and when price reach back here, you're gonna look for a buy, because you see that, okay, price respected this support, it respected this support, right? Resistance here became support here, resistance here became support here, and you see the same thing happen to you right here on the 5th push, and you decide to put a buy right here to go long. But what happened to you? The market on that 4th leg going up, it started, the pullback becomes deeper, and it now starts its channel phase, right? And when it starts its channel phase, prices move in a way that, okay, here is our support, here is resistance, and what happened, it may not hit this to take out traders from the buy or the sell, or may not, but on the 3rd attempt it would take stop loss from here, the 4th attempt it would take stop loss from here, and then it may go back higher and think that it going for the buy, and it would come close, and it would just do that, because that is how price moves and literally function right? So that is how price moves, and it literally function. So I do hope that you understand. So your true OBS, your break and structural break and retest would not be in this area. This area would be an area of accumulation. So that would be in this area here. You would look for it here. So price eventually have to come, and you have to see a break, right? You have to see break, and it goes back up with some sort of momentum before it continues to go short to target these lower one here. So I do hope that my ugly drawing looks a bit pleasable.